I think everyone is allowed to dream. I think thinking outside the box has really freed yourself from the limitation that you might not be good enough to be able to accomplish more. That has really helped us accelerate our businesses and accelerate our thinking. Today we're about almost 500 stores, and we employ about 6,000 people. This year we're growing at approximately 2 stores a week. So we will open about 100 stores this year, and we're going to be doing approximately almost $400 million in sales.
Andrew has nurtured big dreams for the company. His goal is to have 10,000 stores in his lifetime.
I believe people like to have challenging ideas. However, the challenging ideas has to have substance. I think that when you set your sight up high, one thing for sure happens, even if you don't get there, you do really, really well.
Andrew's business partner is his wife, Peggy, who joined the company when their fast food empire was just one single restaurant. It's with her help that their goals will be accomplished.
I was educated as an engineer, and then so when I first joined the company, I would take over all the administrative work, and then I focus on you automate all the process, and also focus on people side of the business, making sure that we have good program for people from the training perspective, from the development perspective, and I'll motivate them.
Well, she's a tremendous help. She does the difficult things that I don't like to do. I think without her, maybe I'll make a lot of money, but I'll lose it all in somewhere else, She tightens everything up for me, and also she is the mother figure for our business. And I'm probably the visionary and the disciplinarian, and she provides a lot of love. And there's a good balance here, and I think that's why it worked so well for so long.
What also has worked is their persistence, learning from their mistakes and staying focused on the customer's needs. But it's not an easy task.
I think the hardest thing is probably the personal struggle. When you start running one restaurant, and then you grow to second restaurant, and the third restaurant, you say, well, I'm on top of the world, I can do this, this is easy, okay? However, I think when you grow to 20, 30, 40, 50 restaurants, my God, I mean, it's like climbing up this, the mountain, and there's no place that you can hang on. And it's a scary feeling. You don't really know where you are, you don't really know whether you're doing it right or not, or am I capable of doing this? Why am I here? And so there's a lot of personal doubt to overcome. And I think along with personal doubt, you need to stay with it. I think that's the biggest challenge.
However, their initial growth spurt from 5 to 9 stores tested their endurance.
In percentage-wise, 5 to 9 appear to be harder because you actually grow 200%. So when we grow 75 stores as a company-owned store, basing on 350 stores you have, in the percentage-wise easier. But key issue is how you're able to measure the consistency there, because you cannot be everywhere, and then you rely on your people to do things. So in that area, you need to have a system process and making sure every single one of them understands standards, Panda standards.
We have 10 regional directors, and underneath them they each have 5 or 6 area managers. And so when you split that out, everyone is only to open, every regional manager is opening a couple of stores in the next year, this year. So we have quite a bit of room that I think we can grow into, from a speed of operation. I think the difficulty is how do you secure good sites so you don't, grow for the sake of growth. And we are learning also about that.
The Cherng's told us that franchising is a possibility for the future, But first, they're committed to strengthening their infrastructure and systems before opening the doors to others.
In our business, for me, making money is not the most important thing. I think do the right job and think big and do it well, and having people that's really having fun and really challenged, and that's been a blast.